I'm feeling good. I'm fresh off the dumbest haircut of my fucking life. That's what I get for getting my haircut in Wisconsin. I was just there. That's where my family lives. That's where I'm from. Dude, my aunt is losing her goddamn mind. My great aunt, on her answering machine now, her outgoing message is, abortion is the savage slaughter of someone's little son or daughter. Leave a message. I'm like, damn, Tanta, you're coming in hot with that. I talked to her about it. I was like, man, your outgoing message on your answering machine, I feel like you could make it funnier. I told her she should do one of those where it's like a prank one where it sounds like they answered the phone already. Like I wanted to do it where she's like, hello? And then it waits like 10 seconds. You start asking him questions and shit. And then it's like, just kidding, I'm not here. But abortion is this. Yeah, I got to see my family. And then I came home. I've been hanging out with my new boyfriend. I'm finally boyfriend-girlfriend with a guy after dating him for 4 months. Thank you. 4 months is a long time to date someone without being their girlfriend, right? It feels like such a long time. I was freaking out. I was losing my goddamn mind. I'm like, do you like me or not? What are we fucking doing? I lost my mind. And he told me he just wanted to make sure that the person I was showing him was really who I was. But after 4 months, I'm like, this isn't who I am. This is what I've become. I had more hair before. Losing my hair, losing my goddamn mind. But we're still in the place where I get butterflies in my stomach around him. And I was talking to my married friend about it. She was just like, you know, when it's the right person, you won't have that nervous feeling in your stomach. I'm like, yeah, not if you settle for a fucking dork. Kevin makes me feel so safe. Oh, yeah? It's because Kevin's ugly as fuck. I've seen your ugly-ass husband. You are safe. He's not going to cheat on you, and he's not going to leave you. My guy's hot as hell. He has options. I'm sick to my stomach. He has options. Brutal. He does have options. I hate getting advice from my married friends because I never ask them for it. They're way too far removed from my situation. They're just like, well, you know, you just have to love yourself first. And then the right person will come to you. I'm like, bitch, I've been loving myself this whole time. That's why I haven't married any of the men I've dated. Someone proposed to me like 15 years ago. I was still living in Milwaukee. A guy proposed to me. I said no because I knew I deserved better. I knew I didn't need to settle. Yeah. I did think there would be a second proposal at some point in my life. I will say that. A little bit of an oopsie-daisy on my part there. Sometimes we roll the dice and we're wrong, you know? What are you gonna do? But, yeah, dude, I don't have sex with anyone until we're exclusive. That's just what I need to do for my personal sanity. Thank you. A guy clapped. That's kind of hurtful to me. He's like, nobody wants it, bitch. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right, cool. This guy's glad that I won't fuck him? All right. I won't fuck anyone until we're exclusive. And my friends think that I'm out of my mind for this. They're just like, but what if you get to really like the person and then it turns out the sex is bad? I'm like, I would rather have that than what you're doing. I would rather like the person and then find out the sex is bad than like the sex and then find out the person's bad. My friend has been banging this dude for a year and he won't be in a relationship with her. Crying to me for a year about this guy. I'm like, then stop fucking him. What are you doing, dude? If I put my hand on a hot stove and it burns me and I leave my hand on the stove for a year, that doesn't mean the stove is an asshole. That's my fault for trying to fuck a stove. And yeah, if you get to know the person, they can still fuck you over. But me, I like to know who's fucking me over. Because then if he fucks me over, I can be like, man, that is so Keith. Typical, typical, typical. This guy I'm with now is a comedian, which everyone recommends against. They're just like, don't shit where you eat. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not gonna shit on him. We're having a perfectly lovely time. And comics are the only guys that I know, for the most part. You know, they're the ones that I become friends with. If it's not that, I gotta go back to Hinge, where everyone sucks, nobody even likes me. Why the fuck's that so funny? That's a setup. Nobody does like me. I was on there, I matched with 2 guys. One of them unmatched me immediately. I was like, well, that's about all I can take of that. 99% of the time, all the messages say is, hi, how are you? To the point that I changed my profile to say, please say anything to me besides, hi, how are you? And so do you know what they started saying to me? They started saying, hey, how's it going? Like, I can't talk to these goddamn guys. And then a tiny few of them would hit me up and would just be like, are you just going to use me for material? I'm like, I don't know. Are you going to be hilarious? I wish I could. I wish you would say one thing to me that I thought was interesting the first time I heard it, much less felt I could repeat it to strangers for money. One guy's profile was like, I don't want a girl who says too many bad words. Well, I don't want to fuck a bitch. Thank you guys. I've been Lara Beitz.
One more time for Lara Beitz.